Hi, in this video we're going to compare and order decimals. So let's get started. We're going to do this using examples. Our very first example is comparing 6.3, 5.8, 6.77 and 5.39. And we're going to do this following steps of comparison. So the very first step is to write out all the decimals to be ordered in the place value chart, which we have down here. So let's do that. Our first decimal is 6.3. The second decimal is 5.8. The third decimal is 6.77. And the fourth decimal is 5.39. We're going to order from the least to the greatest. Now, we're done with the first step. The second step, find the first column with digits and select the least digits. So the first column with digits will be the ones column, where we have 6, 5, and another 6, and another 5. The next thing is to select the least digits. The least digits will be this 5, but it's not alone. We have 2 5s actually. So we can't just select one decimal as the least. We now need to do the third step, which is to keep on comparing digits column by column. So we need to go to the next column with digits, which is the 10th column, and then compare the digits there. Not everything this time around. We just need to compare the digits that are attached to what we selected in the ones column to figure out the least digits. So we need to compare 8 and 3, which is less, definitely this. 3 is less than 8. So the least digits will be 5.39. So we start with that. 5.39. We are ordering from the least to the greatest. So we're done with that. We can cross it out so it doesn't confuse us in our comparison. So we go back, start the same process all over again. Compare the digits in the ones place. We have 6, 5, 6. Which is the least? 5. So we can just go straight ahead to write that. 5.8 will be the next digits. 5.8. Okay, we're done with that. We cross it out and then we begin the process again. Now we have 2, 6. We have to go to the next column to figure out which is less. 7 and 3, which is 7 here and 3, which is less. 3. So the next digit will be, the next decimal will be 6.3. And the last decimal, the greatest, will be 6.77. Easy peasy, right? Okay, we'll move on to the next example. Okay, you're to compare 3.31, 3.13, 3.40, and 3.04. So I'd like you to pause the video here, get your pen and paper or your whiteboard and your marker and do this yourself. You figure out how easy it is, right? Remember to follow the steps so you get it all right. Welcome back. So let's see if you got it right. We'll write our digits as usual. 3.31, 3.13, 3.40, which is the same thing as 3.4, and then 3.04. So find the first column with digits and select the least digit. The first column with digits will be the ones column, but in this case we have 3s all through. So we can't actually select anything here. We have to go to the next column, which is step 3. We're in the 10th column. We have 3, 1, 4, 0. So easy to choose now. So which digit is the least? It's glaring, 0. So we can choose this as our least decimal. That's 3.04. Remember, we're ordering from the least to the greatest. So we cross this out. We move on. We repeat the process again. We don't need to start from here because it's all the same thing. So we begin from the 10th place, the 10th column. We have 3, 1, 4. The next least digit will be 1. So that will be 3.13. The next decimal following. We cross that out. What's the next? 3.13 or 3.31, right? Okay, so let's write that out because 3 is less than 4. 3.31, and the last digit will be 3.40. As simple as that. All right, one more example and you'll be a pro. Okay, so can you please compare 4.89, 4.98, 4.08, and 49.81? You can pause the video and go ahead and do that. Welcome back. So let's go ahead and write our decimals in the place value chart. We have 4.89. We have 4.98. We have 4.08, and then we have 49. We have to start from the tens place here, 0.81. Okay, so the first column with digits is actually the tens column, but the list digit will be 0 because all these blank spaces should actually be filled with 0, so we don't make a mistake thinking, oh, it's just 4, that's the list. Okay, they're all filled with zeros, that's why they're blank. So we have to find out the list digits from the next column. The next column is the ones column. We have 444. We can figure out the list here. We have to go to the next column, the tens column. Here we have 8. Remember, we're just comparing this. We're comparing the 4s now. 4, 4, 4. Okay, so we're now comparing the digits in the tens column with respect to what we've selected. We have 8, 9, 0. Which digit is the list? 0. So our first, the list digit will be, the list decimal will be 4.08. Followed by, we can cross that out. Followed by what now? 8 and 9, which is less? 8. So the next decimal will be 4.89. We cross that out. The next decimal will definitely be 4.98. 98, and the greatest decimal, so glaring, is 49. Comparing 49 and 4, 49.81. So it's actually easy. Kudos to everyone who got it all right.